Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Says So. I'm your host, King053, Mr. Easy Imali Eneng. So I'm looking at the time, it's past, it's past 12 now. We're always working at night. When the people are sleeping, we are working. Welcome back to King Says So. We are now going to Mkhonto Wesizwe. Up to date, Umkhonto Caesar has never declared Jacob Zuma as the presidential candidate. In fact, we've got the interim president, Ujabulane Kumalo, who's always been there and always been respected as the presidential candidate. But now, the Youth League of Umkhonto Caesar has come out to say, listen, nobody's going to give us any commands. We are only taking instructions from Jacob Zuma, and Jacob Zuma will be the president of Umkhonto Wesizwe. This has never been said. Jacob Zuma have never said this. In fact, we were under the impression that Jacob Zuma is not even a member of Umkhonto Wesizwe, because remember, he still has the membership of ANC, even though it's suspended in the meanwhile, but he's still an ANC member until it gets expelled. But there was this confusion as to, is Jacob Zuma going to lead Umkhonto Wesizwe? Let's listen quickly to Ubonginkosi Kanyile on what he said exactly about Jacob Zuma.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
The Spear of the Nation is the only legitimate organization that shall lead the final march to our true liberation. And we are commanded by one man and one man only. It is President Zuma. We do not want anyone who's going to appoint himself as a leader in this party that we are members of. We want to warn those who hotels, drinking cheap alcohol, discussing leadership and discussing Zuma. We are telling you now, the position of president in MK is not open for contestation. We are not going to contest that position. We are telling you now that the only leader we trust, the only leader we follow, it is Jacob Zuma, because he's tried and tested in the revolution. You must take command. If you are a youth league, you must stop sitting with old people and they bribe you with alcohol. If I find you in the youth league, I'm commanding. I'm going to chase you away, and I'm going to chase you even when you're on the street. Comrades, we are sick and tired of this government that says if you are 36 to 65, you have no opportunities. Under the government of MK, everyone must have opportunities. We are sick and tired of these politicians who are old in parliament, yet you are 65. They say you must retire. Everyone must work. Mandla, Tata Zuma Tata, Tata Zuma Tata, Tata Zuma Tata.
So this makes the Umkhonto Wesizwe situation more interesting for me. I don't know about you, but for me, because I was sitting in the background looking at Umkhonto Wesizwe as a good Pan-Africanist party, or an alternative to the ANC. You know, we've got a few alternatives to the ANC. And for me, it's the EFF, Umkhonto Wesizwe. The other parties are just too small to be considered as an alternative for the ANC. We don't know what they hold in terms of numbers. Okay, so all this time, Umkhonto Wesizwe was putting Ujabulane Khumalo as the front to say this is our presidential interim president. And we like the man. And I ask you guys, really, is South Africa going to vote for Mkhonto Wesizwe that puts Ujabulane Khumalo, Mr. Khumalo, Mnumzane Khumalo, as the president? This guy coming from out of nowhere to become president. Some of you said, King, we love Mkhonto Wesizwe, we are behind Mr. Khumalo. And I said, no, man. I am in Mkhonto Wesizwe, not because of Khumalo, not me personally, but I'm saying I am following Mkhonto Wesizwe. I love Mkhonto Wesizwe. That's me now personally, because of Msholozi and no one else. Don't tell me about anyone else. I don't care about them. Msholozi. That's why we're following Mkhonto Wesizwe. Mkhonto Wesizwe was registered long time ago, but only on the 16th of December when Jacob Zuma announced the support of Mkhonto Wesizwe that they got 1 million members registered on the online platform in 3 days. Jacob Zuma is the driving force. He's the driver of Mkhonto Wesizwe. But now you have Bonginkosi speaking. Listen, I told you guys about youth leagues. I said I want a youth league that is a little bit radical, that is pushing the envelope a little bit more. I don't want a consecutive youth league. So Jabulane Kanyele will be hated for how he speaks or will be loved for how he speaks. So he has to strike a balance. We can't always speak like Umkhonto Wesizwe will always come and we will follow nobody else but Jacob Zuma. We will not listen. If you do this, I will chase you. I will even chase you in the street. You can't speak like that all the time. There has to be a balance, my brother. I love him. I love him as a young man who's pushing there. And I wish this is just a sidebar. The beautiful daughter of Jacob Zuma, I want to hear her voice. We heard her when she was reading that announcement from Jacob Zuma, but I want to hear her views. I want to pick her brain. I want to hear what is going on in her mind, because I would like it if she becomes the deputy president of the youth league, or even when Mkhonto Wesizwe gets to parliament, I would like her to be a member of parliament. And that is why I said Duduzane Zuma is Duduzane Zuma was supposed to climb this train. He then opened his own party, AG, whatever. I will make a video about it. If you want to see a video about Duduzane Zuma's new political party, just type on the comment section and say, do it, King. I will do it for you guys tomorrow, not today. It's late now already. Still have a lot of editing to do. So I would like to see I would like to see her in a position where she's given a voice, she's given a mic, and I would like to hear her speak, because it looks like she's a sponge that took from her father. She's always been on her father's side, always been, So I'm very interested to hear what is her political ideology. How does she feel about things that are happening in South Africa? I'm sure you are interested also. Going back to Bonginkosi, the energy that he has, he's supposed to have that energy as youth. He's a young man, supposed to have that energy. Don't be a youth league must when they speak. After they speak, the elders must come and say, hey, you shouldn't have said that like this. Calm down. Like they must calm you down as the youth league. That's what I believe. Anyway, you guys can go in the comment section and tell me. You find the youth league president of the ANC, Colin Malachi, speaks like an elder. Like, stop speaking like an elder. You are in the youth league. You are the president of the youth league. We want radical leaders. The EFF leader is doing well. What's his name again? I keep on forgetting his name. He's doing well. Like the tone must be different. If you look at how Mwinsane Ndlozi speaks, that's how I want a youth league leader to speak. So with Bonginkosi, it's a little bit too much. You need to tone it down, but also play around with the variation of the voice, play around with the body language. Sometimes come and don't be too theatrical, and just come and be calm and speak. Just speak like this. Make sure that everyone is understanding you. Just speak, without using your hands much. Just make sure that you are speaking and people understand what you are saying. Small hand gestures like this, like that, and all of that. Because once you start using these hand gestures and screaming and doing all of those things, some people will stop watching you because that's how you speak. Go in the comment section and tell me if I'm right or wrong. That is just my observation, because I'm a person that likes reading facial expression, body language, and voice tone. I'm a professional when it comes to that. When someone speaks, I'm judging them according to their facial expression, their body language, and their voice tone. I've concluded them just based on those three things. So yes, it looks like Jacob Zuma is going to be the presidential candidate, and they are saying, listen, this is not even up for discussion. We're not contesting this nonsense of President Jacob Zuma is the one that's going to be president. So expect maybe the deputy president position to be contested, and Kumalo maybe to be the deputy president. We don't know how many other people are going to come. Remember, Andy and Gutama are still working hand in hand with the MK. We don't know exactly what is going to happen in that regard. But what I will tell you is that Jacob Zuma, because this young man is always sitting with Jacob Zuma. So Zuma has whispered in his ears, and he has made sure that he delivers. That is the job of the youth league. You whisper in their ears and they go and make noise, so that you don't make the noise yourself as elders. That's why you need a strong youth league everywhere you go. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that has supported my channel, guys. This is our month. February is our month. We are finishing to build the studio. I'm so excited. Can't wait to get the lights, get the mics, get the cameras, get everything. And I'm so grateful for the support. This by the end of this month, I think next week you guys are going to see a lot of progress in that regard. And also in the beginning of by March, the studio will be finished. I might just not buy cameras and the mics that I want and wait for enough money to buy the ones that I want. But I'll see what's gonna happen next week when I get some dollars from somewhere. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to continue to support the channel, click the subscribe button. Make sure that you are a member affiliated with the channel, paying a small fee of 18 rands per month, 20 rands, 79 rands, whatever is it that God has placed in your heart. I'll really appreciate it. And also, if you want to book me, you say, King, we would like you to come and speak as a Pan-Africanist, spread the word. You guys know I'm an author. I'm an author of a book, I Said Linna, and you want me to come and speak at an event, my email is here. Please feel free to contact me. I will reply there. If you guys are serious, then you'll get my numbers, and then we will then make the bookings, and I can go anywhere in Africa. Passport and visa, everything is good, and anywhere in South Africa, as long as you guys cover the cost. Young Tolomuting team. And so until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. And after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Black Heart, the hustle continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068 473 6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.